And good morning. Welcome to the Eastside Center in East Peoria. The IHSA Class 1A semifinals begins with the Tuscola Lady Warriors taking on the Lady Indians of Payson Seymour. Tuscola enters the state finals here at East Peoria with a 26-6 record, making their first state finals appearance. Head coach Lenny cemented his 12th season, 234 wins, 109 losses, and 1 tie in his coaching career. Tuscola gets to East Peoria with a 2-1 victory over Dwight at the Super Sectional in Champaign earlier this week. Also a 1-run win over Toledo Cumberland. That was in the sectional championship at Tri-City High School, and they defeated Tri-City in the sectional semis 7-5, rolling through the Tuscola Regional with a couple of shutout wins over Okaw Valley and Arcola. Meanwhile, Payson Seymour enters the state finals with a 31-6 overall record. Carl Asbury in his first season at Seymour High School. The Indians also making their first state finals appearance. Payson Seymour with a 3-2 victory over Hardin Calhoun as they hosted the Super Sectional earlier this week. A 4-0 win in the sectional title game against Abingdon at Abingdon, and a 4-3 win in the semis at the Abingdon Sectional, defeating Orion. Payson Seymour also with a pair of shutout victories in the regionals, hosted in Mount Sterling in Brown County, defeating the host Hornets 8-0, and a 10-0 win in the regional championship game, defeating Liberty. Let's take a look at the Tuscola Lady Warriors lineup. They will be the visiting team. Payson Seymour, the home team, winning the coin toss at last night's banquet held at East Peoria High School. Leading off for Tuscola, Amber Miller will be catching today in the 2-spot. Kelsey Cleveland, the second baseman. Sam Ledbetter batting third, playing short. Carmen Comerford, the left fielder, batting fourth. Audrey Mooney batting fifth and playing third base. Sam Kohlbecker in the 6th hole. She's playing center field. Lexi Rogers batting seventh, playing first. Madison Frericks batting eighth, playing right field. And Taylor Kaufman is the DP. She's batting ninth. Erin Walker, the starting pitcher for Tuscola. Miller digs in as she'll be facing Payson Seymour pitcher Cheyenne Bowman, holding most of the pitching records at Payson Seymour High School. 474 strikeouts on this season. First pitch, a ball to Amber Miller, the catcher for Tuscola. Second pitch misses up high, and it's a 2-0 count. Miller hitting .469 on the season, 46 hits and 98 at-bats. A 2-0 pitch from Cheyenne Bowman. In there for strike one. It's a 2-1 count on Amber Miller, a junior. Tuscola plays in the Okaw Valley Conference, enrollment 276. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Bowman. Right down the pipe. It's a 2-2 count on Amber Miller as Bowman tried to dig out of that 2-0 hole. Now evens it up to the leadoff hitter from Tuscola, Amber Miller. The 2-2 pitch from Cheyenne Bowman. Swung on and missed, strikeout. That brings up Kelsey Cleveland, the second baseman. Cheyenne Bowman putting up some impressive pitching numbers at Payson Seymour. Here's the first pitch, showing bunt. It's a strike. Bowman will play collegiately at Illinois Springfield next year, a 5'9" senior. And she delivers the 0-1 pitch to Cleveland. Right down the middle. Well, after the first two pitches were out of the strike zone, that's now 5 consecutive strikes thrown by Cheyenne Bowman, retiring Amber Miller via the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one gets out of her hands, looking like it slipped. So it's a 1-2 count. Bowman just a .74 ERA on the season. Talked about those 474 strikeouts, only 45 walks issued. She sets up the 1-2 pitch to Kelsey Cleveland. One away here the first inning. That one misses up high and evens the count at 2-2. Cleveland, a .429 hitter on the year, has one extra base hit. And the 2-2 pitch from Bowman to Cleveland. Swung on and missed. Bowman retires the first two Tuscola Lady Warriors via the strikeout. Sam Ledbetter, the shortstop. First pitch strike from Cheyenne Bowman to Samantha Ledbetter. 5'5" senior shortstop. She'll play collegiately next year at Olney Central College. Hitting .615 on the year. The 0-1 from Bowman to Ledbetter. Swung on and missed, strike two. Ledbetter with 56 hits and 91 at-bats for the Lady Warriors this season. As Cheyenne Bowman has retired the first two Warriors via the strikeout. That pitch swung on and missed and sets him down in order. 1-2-3 via the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the first. 0-0, the IHSA State Finals. And welcome back to Eastside Center in East Peoria. I'm Bo Spencer. The first semifinal of the day is the Warriors go down in order 1-2-3 via the strikeout. Let's take a look at the Payson Seymour lineup today. Kristen Luce is leading off, playing third base for the Indians. Skylar Brown batting second, playing second. Cheyenne Bowman, the pitcher, batting third. Lacey Hagerbomber in a 4 spot. She's playing right field. Kelsey Huber batting fifth, playing center field. Megan Boone hitting sixth, playing first base. Keely Gregg batting seventh. She's the DP. Julianne Pryor hitting eighth and catching today. Sarah White in the 9-hole. She is in left field for Payson Seymour. Kristen Luce steps in here at the East Side Center in East Peoria. Chilly conditions here this morning. Just over 50 degrees. As the first pitch is outside the zone, ball one to Kristen Luce. The 1-0 pitch from Erin Walker. Misses the strike zone. It's a 2-0 count. Erin Walker, a 22-3 record this season in the circle for Tuscola. That pitch is swung on and missed to bring the count to 2-1. Walker, a 1.36 ERA, 132 strikeouts to 30 walks this season. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed, strike two. So Erin Walker digging herself out of a 2-0 hole. Just as Bowman did in the top of this first inning. The 2-2 pitch swung on. First contact made of the ball game. Put out made by Tuscola second baseman Kelsey Cleveland. Brings up Skylar Brown for Payson Seymour. Payson Seymour plays the West Central Conference. That pitch is in there for strike one. Skylar Brown, a sophomore for Payson Seymour, hitting .383 on the season. The lefty digs in. That pitch is in the zone. It's an 0-2 count on Skylar Brown, our second baseman for the Indians today. Plays her summer travel ball with the Bluff City Storm. The 0-2 misses outside. Here's the 1-2 from Walker. And she went strikeout by Erin Walker to Skylar Brown. Brings up the pitcher Cheyenne Bowman. Bowman hitting .436 on the year. 51 hits, 117 at bats. Erin Walker's first pitch to Bowman. Paints that inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 away here in the bottom of the first. Scoreless. The 0-1. Up high. Hit to third. Throw to first. In time. And Payson Seymour goes down 1-2-3. We head to the second inning. Scoreless at the IHSA State Semifinals in East Peoria. And welcome back to the East Side Center. We head to the second inning Both teams go down 1-2-3 in that first inning. Cheyenne Bowman with 3 strikeouts in the first inning. She'll face Carmen Comerford, Tuscola left fielder, hitting .353 on the season. Here's Bowman's first pitch. Inside corner, strike 1. Comerford with 10 extra base hits this year. The 0-1 for Bowman, swung on and missed. Strike 2. Comerford 6 doubles, 3 triples, and a home run. Her sister Emma Comerford also on the Tuscola team. That pitch misses down low and outside. It's a 1-2 on Carmen Comerford. The 1-2 from Cheyenne Bowman. First batter of the second inning, swung on and missed, and Bowman has retired 4 consecutive Lady Warriors via the strikeout. Brings up Audrey Mooney. Mooney at third base today for the Lady Warriors. Showing bunt, strike 1. Mooney a .296 hitter this year. 24 hits in 81 at bats. Facing an 0-1 pitch. Delivered by Cheyenne Bowman. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Tuscola with 26 wins on the season, school record 27. Cheyenne Bowman's 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Audrey Mooney goes down via the strikeout. 5 straight strikeouts for Cheyenne Bowman. 479 now for Bowman this year. Batter Sam Kohlbecker showing bunt. Pops it up back into the fence behind the backstop. Kohlbecker out in center field today.
I like the back of that coach's head.
Kohlbecker, .326 this year. 29 hits and 89 at bats. Digs in for the 0-1 from Bowman. 2 away here at the top of the second. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Kohlbecker with a double, 11 RBI, 22 runs scored. Cheyenne Bowman readies the 0-2 pitch. Down low, misses, ball 1. A 1-2 count on Tuscola center fielder Sammy Kohlbecker. Here's the 1-2 from Bowman. Up high, but she swings and misses. And once again, Bowman retires the side. It's 0-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. The IHSA network.
I'll get the Seymour coach here.
And welcome back to Eastside Center as you see a lot of sweatshirts and jackets in the crowd here in East Peoria. 52 degrees here at game time. Overcast skies. We actually have a wind chill. 50 is our wind chill this morning. Wind blowing out of the north at about 7 miles per hour. As Payson Seymour leads off with Lacey Hagerbomber. The 4-5-6 hitters, Hagerbomber, Huber, and Boone. Strike 1 to Hagerbomber out in right field. If you remember last year, much different weather conditions. It was pretty hot last summer for the state finals. That 0-1 pitch misses for a 1-1 against Hagerbomber out in right field today, hitting .296, .286 for Payson Seymour this season. 32 hits and 112 at bats. The 1-1 from Walker. Misses inside, ball 2, it's 2-1. Hagerbomber with 5 doubles, a triple, and she has hit 3 home runs this season. 2-1 pitch from Aaron Walker. Swung on. Hit to second base. Throw to first for the 4-3 put up. Nice play made over at second by Kelsey Cleveland. Payson Seymour has made contact in 3 of the 4 at-bats. Cleveland is getting some work as she caught a pop fly by the leadoff hitter Kristen Luce back in the first inning. Batter Kelsey Hubert. First pitch from Walker is inside for a strike. It's 0-1. Hubert playing in center field today. The Lady Indians hitting .290. 27 hits, 93 at bats. The 0-1 from Walker. The outside corner, 0-2 on Hubert. Hagerbomber led off this inning with a ground out to second base. Here's the 0-2, swung on and missed, strike 3. Second strikeout for Erin Walker today. Brings up Megan Boone, the first baseman.
Number 23, Megan Boone.
Boone in the 6th spot for the Payson Seymour Lady Indians today, hitting .231. Makes contact and hits that one foul down the first base line. Over in assistant coach A.J. Smith's territory. There's Joe Thompson, our umpire at first base today. Behind the plate, Lloyd Stewart. And the third base umpire is Corey Smith. Erin Walker's 0-1. Misses outside. It's a 1-1 count on Megan Boone. Both teams in their first state finals appearance in softball this weekend. Here's the 1-1. That one just misses. It's a 2-1 count on Megan Boone. A lot of fans on hand from both sides, Tuscola and Payson Seymour. Here's the 2-1 pitch. As that one misses to bring the count 3-1. Payson Seymour High School in Payson. In Pike County, enrollment 160 students. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Brings up a full count. First full count of the day. 3-2, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the second inning. 0-0 game. Erin Walker. The 3-2 to Boone. Popped up, and that one's out of play. Into the stands. Takes a high bounce near the concession stand, and Boone stays alive at 3-2. Payson Seymour in the blue and white. The 3-2 from Erin Walker. Swung on, and that one is popped up behind the plate. Out of play, and hits the bleachers, and fan catches it on the bounce. So Boone stays alive on a full count. 2 consecutive pop-ups out of play. That pitch misses to walk Megan Boone. So Boone aboard. First base runner of the ball game, and Keely Gregg, DP, at the plate for the Lady Indians. Gregg hitting .233 on the season. Just a sophomore, she's 10 of 43 this year. 2 outs here in the second inning. Erin Walker's pitch. One misses. Down low and inside. It's a 1-0 count. Part of the Payson Seymour School District, the towns of Payson, Plainville, Marblehead, Adams, and Burton. As that pitch is low and inside. 2-0 count on Keely Gregg. Gregg with a double, a triple this year, 9 RBI and 12 runs scored. Erin Walker set to throw the 2-0 pitch. That one swung on and missed. Brings the count to 2-1 on Keely Gregg. Gregg wearing jersey number 15. The 2-1 from Erin Walker. That one just hit the outside for a strike. It's a 2-2 count. So Erin Walker pitches out of a 2-0 hole. Readies to fire the 2-2 pitch to Keely Gregg. Swung on over to second base. Cleveland fields it, and the throw to first is there for a 4-3 putout. And we head to the third inning. It's 0-0 on IHSA.tv.
One runner on base. After 2 innings, score remains 0-0.
Welcome back to Eastside Center. We head to the third inning, scoreless ball game. Only one base runner. That was in that bottom of the second inning. Walk issued to Megan Boone. Going to be the 7, 8, 9 hitters for Tuscola this frame. Lexi Rogers at first, Madison Frericks, the right fielder, and Taylor Kaufman, the DP. First pitch to Lexi Rogers. Swung back, hit foul into the fence behind home plate. Rogers, a senior, hitting .355 this year, 33 hits and 93 at-bats. Faces the 0-1 Cheyenne Bowman, 6 strikeouts in 6 batters. The 0-1 swung on, that's popped up out of play. So it's an 0-2 count on Lexi Rogers. Rogers has some power potential, 9 doubles, 3 home runs this year. She's driven in 34. Cheyenne Bowman delivers the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed strike 3. 7 straight batters retired via the strikeout for Cheyenne Bowman.
Yes.
Madison Frericks, the batter, the right fielder, hitting .247 this season. First pitch from Bowman. Right down the pipe, strike 1. 18 hits and 73 at-bats. A couple of doubles this year. 11 runs batted in, 21 runs scored. Frericks, a 5'9" junior. The 0-1 for Bowman. That's a strike, 0-2. One away here at the top of the third inning. Scoreless ball game, only one base runner on the day. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed strike 3. Cheyenne Bowman, 8 strikeouts.
Number 1.
Taylor Kaufman will face Cheyenne Bowman. Here's the first pitch to Kaufman. Showing bunt, pops it up, fouled back up into the fence. Tuscola with a couple of one-run wins on their way to the state finals in a super sectional and in the sectional title game. Here's the 0-1 from Bowman to Kaufman. Swung on and missed, strike 2. And it's an 0-2 count against Taylor Kaufman. Standing in, facing Cheyenne Bowman. The 0-2 from Bowman is swung on and missed. 9 strikeouts for Bowman in 9 batters faced. We head to the bottom of the third. It's 0-0 on IHSA.tv. Welcome back to the Eastside Center, bottom of the third inning. Scoreless ball game as Payson Seymour steps to the plate. Indians pitcher Cheyenne Bowman struck out the entire lineup, 9 up, 9 down via the strikeout. As Julianne Pryor leads off the Indians' third, and she grounds that one into play. And the throw to first for the 5-3 put out. Play over it. Third base made by Audrey Mooney, number 5. Is up Sarah White, number 10, the left fielder. White hitting .219, 21 hits and 96 at-bats. One away here in the third, 0-0. First pitch, a strike to White. Aaron Walker, a sophomore pitcher, had a perfect game in all but one inning of the super sectional over Dwight. Pitch to Jem. Had a little trouble in that third inning as Dwight plated their only run of the game. As Walker has it 0-2 on Sarah White. That pitch called strike 3. That brings up the leadoff hitter, Kristen Luce. Third strikeout today for Aaron Walker. 135 strikeouts on the season now for Walker. First pitch hit high in the air by Luce, back to center field, and the catch is made. A 1-2-3 for Payson Seymour. We head to the fourth. It's scoreless on IHSA.tv. Welcome back to Eastside Center. We go to the fourth inning. Scoreless ball game. Tuscola has been retired via the strikeout by Cheyenne Bowman. Bowman now with 483 strikeouts this season for Payson Seymour. Talked about a lot of records held by Cheyenne Bowman. Pitching wise in games played, pitched. She fires a strike to Amber Miller leading off this fourth inning. Number one in the school record books in shutouts and no-hitters. The 0-1. This is inside for ball one. It's 1-1. Offensively, she's first in doubles, third in ERA. As Cheyenne Bowman fires the 1-1 to Amber Miller, swung on and missed. Strike two. Miller, the Tuscola catcher, a .469 hitter, 46 hits, 98 at bats. She faces a 1-2 from Bowman. That one inside, misses, ball two. Miller getting some recruitment from Olney Central College, Milliken, and Lincoln. As Bowman fires the 2-2, swung on and missed. 10 straight strikeouts for Cheyenne Bowman, retiring Amber Miller. Kelsey Cleveland, the second baseman. She's seen quite a bit of action in the field at second base, making 3 putouts in the field. A couple of grounders fielded by Cleveland and a pop fly caught by the second baseman. It's an 0-1 count to Cleveland. One away here in the fourth. 0-0 game. Showing bunt this time. Pops it back foul into the fence. 0-2. Cleveland, 23 runs driven in, 31 runs scored. It's an 0-2 count on Kelsey Cleveland. And Bowman fires the 0-2. Called strike 3. 11 strikeouts. Cheyenne Bowman. Brings up Sam Ledbetter. Ledbetter, 6-15 this season. Swings and misses, strike one. 56 hits and 91 at bats for the 5'5" senior shortstop. She has launched 4 home runs to go along with 14 doubles and 3 triples. As Bowman fires the 0-1. That one's fouled back into the fence to make it 0-2. Ledbetter will be playing next Sunday here at Eastside Center in the Super 60. She'll be on the blue team. Lenny Cementi is the coach of that blue team next weekend. Cheyenne Bowman. The 0-2 to Sam Ledbetter. 2 outs here in the fourth. And another called strike 3. 12 up, 12 down, all via the strikeout for Payson Seymour pitcher Cheyenne Bowman. Bottom of the fourth we go, scoreless on IHSA.tv.
Here it comes.
Probably not. Welcome back to Eastside Center as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Skylar Brown leads off for the Indians. Plays her summer ball with a Bluff City store. Lays down a bunt back to Aaron Walker. And it's a 1-3 ground out for Brown. brings up Cheyenne Bowman. Bowman grounded out to third base back in the first inning. She is feeling it today in the pitching circle. 12 up and 12 down via the strikeout for the Lady Indian senior. Takes the first pitch for a ball. 1-0 on Bowman. Has a school record in doubles. She has 13 on the season. And she swings that one into left field, and that's down for a single. Cheyenne Bowman has the first hit of the ball game, bottom of the fourth inning. Just the second base runner of today's contest. Megan Boone walked in the second inning. Courtesy runner will come out for Payson Seymour.
Courtesy runner, number 22, Wiseman.
Ashley Wiseman, the courtesy runner for Bowman. Number 22 now at first base. Payson Seymour set the school record for wins in a season. They are 31-6. The previous school record for wins was 28. The Indians have won 8 regional championships since 2000. Never passed the sectional championship game, though, until this year. 0-0. Lacey Hager-Bomber at the plate for Payson Seymour. It's an 0-1 count. 1 away here in the fourth. Runner aboard. That pitch gets away from Tuscola catcher Amber Miller, but she's quickly on it. 1-1 on Hager-Bomber. Grounded out to second base in the second inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Erin Walker up high. It's 2-1. Ashley Wiseman, the runner over at first base after the Cheyenne Bowman base hit into left field. The 2-1 swung on and missed, evens the count at 2-2 to Hager-Bomber. 32 hits and 112 at bats coming into the state finals. The 2-2 from Walker. Just misses outside, brings the count full, 3-2. Just the second full count of the game. Three and 2 on Hager-Bomber with 1 away, bottom 4, 0-0 game. That pitch misses, and 2 runners aboard as Hager-Bomber reaches on the base on balls. That'll bring up Kelsey Huber, the center fielder. Huber struck out in her first plate appearance back in the second inning. The pitch from Walker misses up high. 1-0. One-0 count on Kelsey Huber. 2 runners aboard for Payson Seymour. The Walker pitch hit high into foul territory down the right field line and just missed. Nearly a play made by Kelsey Cleland. She's had a lot of action. She came over from second base into foul territory, shallow right field. Just tipped off her glove. And it's a 1-1 count on Huber. Runners on first and second for Payson Seymour. The pitch from Walker. It's in there for strike 2, 1-2. Ashley Wiseman, the courtesy runner for Bowman at second base. Bowman hit a single into left field. And then Lacey Hager-Bomber walked. This hit crushed into left field, making the play on it. Out in left field, Carmen Comerford. Runners stay put at first and second. That brings up Megan Boone. Megan Boone reached on a walk back in the second inning. She battled Erin Walker in that at bat. It was a 3-2 count, and then Boone popped 2 into foul territory. That pitch gets away and runners move up to second and third. So 2 in scoring position for Megan Boone. Passed ball moves the runners into scoring position. 0-1 on Megan Boone. 2 away in the fourth. Swung on, that one popped foul, out of play down the first base line. So Boone behind, 0-2. Runners at second and third for Payson Seymour. 0-0 game, bottom of the fourth inning. Aaron Walker readies to deliver. The 0-2 pitch. That one misses outside, 1-2.
I'll get the out too.
1-2 count on Megan Boone here in the fourth inning. Runners on second and third. Walker delivers. Outside, 2-2. Through 3 innings, Payson Seymour just had 1 base runner to this inning, both in scoring position. This ball hit into center field. Megan Boone's ball is caught in center field. At the tip of the glove, center fielder Sammy Kohlbecker with the catch. And Payson Seymour strands 2 in scoring position, still scoreless. We head to the 5th on IHSA.tv. And welcome back to Eastside Center. 5th inning. It'll be the 4, 5, 6 hitters for Tuscola and the Lady Warriors. Carmen Comerford, Audrey Mooney, and Sammy Kohlbecker, who made that great play out in center field to end the 4th. First pitch swung on and missed by Comerford. Comerford struck out in her first at bat in the 2nd inning. Cheyenne Bowman has retired all 12 batters faced in this ball game. Swung on and missed, strike 2. 0-2 on Comerford. 0-0 ball game here in the 5th inning. As Bowman readies to fire the 0-2 pitch to Carmen Comerford. The 0-2 misses up high. It's 1-2. A 1-2 count on Carmen Comerford. Carmen also does some pitching, has a 4-3 record, 3.16 ERA. Puts this one into play, and it will be caught over at third base. Kristen Luce with the play.
Number 5. Third base.
Brings up Audrey Mooney, a Tuscola third baseman. First pitch from Bowman to Mooney. With 1 away in the 5th. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Audrey Mooney has a couple of cousins on the team. Sammy Kohlbecker, Morgan Little, Audrey Mooney. All cousins on this Tuscola lineup. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Mooney, 24 hits in 81 at-bats, a .296 average, entering this weekend's state finals.
The girl that made the catches on that.
Mooney's 0-2 is popped out of play into the bleachers behind home plate. And Mooney stays alive on the 0-2 count. 1 out here in the 5th inning of a 0-0 ball game. Bowman firing the 0-2. Down low, it misses. A 1-2 count on Audrey Mooney. Mooney has a double, 11 RBI, and 17 runs this year. The 1-2 from Bowman to Mooney. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 13 strikeouts for Cheyenne Bowman. Sammy Kohlbecker at the plate. She made that great play back at the wall in center field to end the 4th inning. And Payson Seymour had runners at second and third when that Kohlbecker defensive gem was made. First pitch misses the strike zone. It's a 1-0 count on Kohlbecker. Bowman fires. The 1-0 with 2 outs. Swung on and missed strike 2. 1-1 on Kohlbecker. 2 away here in the top of the 5th inning. A .326 hitter. Swung on and missed. It's 1-2. 1-2 count on Sam Kohlbecker. The Tuscola center fielder. Bowman delivers. Down in the dirt. 2-2. Cheyenne Bowman has retired every batter faced in this ball game, and 13 of the 14 via strikeouts. Carmen Comerford made contact and popped out to third baseman Kristen Luce. 2-2 from Bowman. Swung on. That rise ball got her. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Still scoreless at the IHSA state semifinals at Eastside Center. Welcome back to Eastside Center. The sun coming out here over East Peoria, warming up a bit. It was in the upper 40s earlier this morning. Now in the mid-50s here at Eastside Center. Leading off this 5th inning for Payson Seymour is the DP, Keely Gregg. She makes contact over to first base, off the glove, and Gregg aboard. That'll be an E3 charged to Tuscola first baseman. Just off the glove on a hard hit ball by Keely Gregg. Coach Carl Asbury out talking with home plate umpire Lloyd Stewart. This looks like so 2 for 15 coming in for Payson Seymour. Flesner running at first base. First pitch here to Julianne Pryor. The catcher gets away, and Flesner moves up to second base. So Flesner moves up on the wild pitch. Julianne Pryor, the batter, facing a 1-0 from Aaron Walker. Have an appeal, and she did swing, so that's going to be a strike against Pryor. It's an 0-1 count, not a 1-0 on the appeal.
Count as 0-1.
Here's the 0-1. Showing bunt, strike 2. Julianne Pryor grounded out to third base in her first at bat in the 3rd inning. An 0-2 against Pryor. Harley Flesner, the runner for Payson Seymour at second base after Keely Gregg reached on an E3. That pitch misses outside. It's 1-2. A 1-2 from Walker to Pryor. That one's fouled back. Behind the backstop, it's still a 1-2 here in the bottom of the 5th inning with no outs and a runner aboard.
Don't do anything. Let you cover it.
Here comes Aaron Walker's 1-2 pitch. Swung on. Hit high into the air. The depths of the infield, and the play is made by Cleland, the second baseman. She's seen a lot of action in the field today. Her second pop fly catch of the day for Tuscola's second baseman Kelsey Cleland. This is Sarah White, the left fielder. the number 9 hitter for Payson Seymour, with 1 away and a runner aboard. First pitch from Walker, hit into play. Shortstop makes the grab, the throw, and it's a 6-3 putout for Sam Ledbetter. The Tuscola shortstop brings up the leadoff hitter, Kristen Luce. Kristen Luce, in her 3rd plate appearance today, popped out to Cleveland at second base in the 1st inning and popped out to center field. Colbecker making the grab for the Warriors in the 3rd inning. First pitch misses. It's a 1-0 count on Kristen Luce. Harley Flesner, the runner, was at second. She moved up to 3rd on that ground out to short. A 1-1 count on Luce. 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. The Walker pitch. Dead balls. Be a 1-2 count against Kristen Luce. Had a couple of home runs in the sectional title game against the Abingdon Commandos at Abingdon. Had a solo shot in the 4th inning and a solo home run in the 5th inning a week ago. This ball hit into right field, and making the grab out in right field, Tuscola's Madison Frericks. They strand another runner in scoring position. We go to the 6th inning, still scoreless in the state semifinals at Eastside Center. And welcome back to Eastside Center, as we are now in the 6th inning. Tuscola's Lexi Rogers leads off, the first baseman. Be the 7, 8, 9 hitters this frame for the Lady Warriors. Rogers, Frericks, Kaufman due up for Tuscola. First pitch to Rogers is a strike. Cheyenne Bowman has retired all 15 batters faced today, 14 of them on strikeouts. Here's the 0-1. That's a strike, called strike 2 on first baseman Lexi Rogers. 355 hitter coming into the weekend. 33 hits and 93 at bats. Here's Bowman's 0-2 pitch to Rogers. And that one plunked Rogers, and looks like it got her left knee. She's kind of hobbling down the first base line, trying to shake it off. Lenny Cementi talking to home plate umpire Lloyd Stewart. Rogers will come off as pinch runner comes in for Tuscola, number 6, Morgan Little, the 5'4" freshman. Here's the first pitch showing bunt. Is a strike.
Next runner, first base number Morgan Little.
An 0-1 count on Madison Frericks. Swing and a miss, strike 2. It's 0-2. Here in the 6th inning, 0-0. First base runner aboard for Tuscola today. Lexi Rogers hit by a pitch. The 0-2 from Bowman. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Throw down to first, and Morgan Little, the pinch runner, slides back safely in time. 1 away, and the batter, Taylor Kaufman. Kaufman struck out in the 3rd inning. The pitch from Bowman to Kaufman. Bunts it foul back into the fence. Kaufman 12 hits in 37 at-bats on the season. Tuscola softball making their first ever state finals appearance this weekend. The baseball team also in town for the IHSA state baseball finals across the river over at the home of the Peoria Chiefs, O'Brien Field. This pitch is bunted foul. Oh, no contact was made, so the runner Morgan Little moves up. It's an 0-2 count against Taylor Kaufman. One out here in the 6th inning. 0-0. The 0-2 pitch from Bowman swung on. That one's hit foul into the fence along the first base line. Here's the 0-2 pitch on the way from Cheyenne Bowman to Taylor Kaufman. One out here in the 6th inning. Runner on second is pinch runner Morgan Little. That one fouled back into the fence. And Kaufman stays alive on an 0-2 count. Tuscola has won 20-plus games in 6 of the last 7 seasons under head coach Lenny Cementi. The 0-2 pitch from Bowman. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 16 strikeouts for Cheyenne Bowman today. Leadoff hitter Amber Miller. As Lenny Cementi is talking with his leadoff hitter Amber Miller. Cheyenne Bowman talking with her battery mate and catcher Julianne Pryor. Cementi, head coach at Tuscola, in 12 seasons has won 234 games. Cheyenne Bowman will face Amber Miller. Runner on second, 2 outs, 6th inning, scoreless. Bowman's pitch misses, ball 1. Amber Miller, 2 strikeouts today. Here's the 1-0 from Cheyenne Bowman. Swung on and missed. Evens the count, 1-1. Miller scored the game-winning run in the super sectional game on Monday. The 1-1 pitch fouled back, out of play. Coach Lenny Cementi gives out instructions. When she's swinging, you're moving. Morgan Little, the runner at second base. The only base runner of the ball game for Tuscola. We're in the 6th inning. That ball gets away, and Little makes it to third base. That's a passed ball, moving Little to third. 2-2 count. The batter, Amber Miller. 2 outs, top of the 6th inning. No score here in the first semifinal game at Eastside Center. Cheyenne Bowman, the 2-2. Swung on and missed. And another strikeout after hitting Lexi Rogers leading off the 6th. She retires the next 3 via the strikeout. We go bottom 6 scoreless on IHSA.TV. And welcome back to Eastside Center. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning in a scoreless ball game. Payson Seymour will go 2-3-4 this frame. Skylar Brown, Cheyenne Bowman, and Lacey Hagerbomber. Skylar Brown grounded out back to the pitcher Aaron Walker in her last plate appearance. That came in the 4th inning. First pitch by Walker is a strike. It's 0-1 on Brown. Struck out in the 1st inning. Walker has 3 strikeouts in today's ball game as that pitch is fouled back into the fence along the third base line. It's 0-2 on Brown, the second baseman. 0 for 2 today. Here's the 0-2. That's swung on. Contact made down the third base line, and home plate umpire Lloyd Stewart makes the call. It's foul. 0-2. As Brown heads back to pick up her bat, on deck is Cheyenne Bowman, the pitcher, who has 17 strikeouts. time called, and the officials will conference. Lloyd Stewart, Joe Thompson, Corey Smith, the 3 umpires today. And they're going to say that was a bunt on strike 2 that went foul. So it's a strikeout on Skylar Brown. 4th strikeout by Aaron Walker today. And the batter, the pitcher, Cheyenne Bowman. A near perfect performance in the circle. She hits that one, long throw made, and what a play by shortstop Samantha Ledbetter, reaching out for it over to the third base side, and makes a dart of a throw to put out Cheyenne Bowman. Just went over the glove of Tuscola third baseman Audrey Mooney, but Ledbetter there to back her up and makes a great throw to first, 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch from Walker to Hagerbomber, the right fielder. He is a strike, 0-1. In 0-1. Puts that into play. Can't get around. And that's a hit for Hagerbomber. Hard hit ball to second base, and Cleland just couldn't quite get there. A single for Hagerbomber. Just the second hit of the ball game for Payson Seymour today. They've had 3 runners in scoring position. Cheyenne Bowman had the other hit for Payson Seymour. Here's Ledbetter making the play over at second base to end the inning. And we head to the 7th. It's still scoreless in the IHSA semifinals from Eastside Center on IHSA.tv. Welcome back to Eastside Center as the Tuscola Lady Warriors and Payson Seymour Lady Indians are scoreless heading into the 7th inning. Only 2 hits in today's ball game. Payson Seymour with those 2 hits. The Lady Indians have stranded 3 in scoring position, scattered across 2 innings today. Cheyenne Bowman has 17 strikeouts, has not allowed a hit. Did hit 1 batter, that was Lexi Rogers in the 6th inning. And Morgan Little, her pinch runner, moved all the way to third base. So 1-1 count on Kelsey Cleland, the Tuscola second baseman. It's 2-3-4 this inning for the Lady Warriors. Cleland, Ledbetter, and Comerford. The 1-1 for Bowman, showing bunt, fouled back, and just gets away from Pryor. Bowman's battery mate behind the plate for Payson Seymour. A 1-2 count on Cleland. 0 for 2 today, as Bowman has struck out Cleland in each plate appearance. Cheyenne Bowman readies to deliver a 1-2 pitch to Kelsey Cleland. This is up high to even the count, 2-2. Tuscola 26-6 on the season. They started the year 1-2. After a season-opening 5-inning win over Villa Grove, they lost 2 straight. Here's the 2-2 from Bowman. Swung on and missed, and Cleland goes down on a strikeout. The 18th strikeout victim of Payson Seymour pitcher Cheyenne Bowman, who's going to play her collegiate softball at UIS, Illinois Springfield. 1 away, 7th inning. Sam Ledbetter, the shortstop. She made a couple of nice plays in the field in the bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch from Bowman to Ledbetter. Swung on and missed. A hard hit ball by Payson Seymour over near the third base side. It just got away from Audrey Mooney, the Tuscola third baseman, but Ledbetter was right there to field the grounder and make a long throw to first base. Here's the 0-1 from Bowman to Ledbetter. That one gets away up high, 1-1. And Tuscola with that season-opening win, then 2 losses. Benton and Trico out of Campbell Hill back-to-back, a 5-4 and a 9-3 loss. First week of the season. for the Lady Warriors. Here's the 1-1 from Bowman to Ledbetter. Foul back into the fence. Bring the count 1-2. The other losses, Maroa Forsyth, always a strong program in the Decatur area. Phil App will be the head coach there. A 4-3 loss. And back-to-back losses to Central A&M and Shelbyville. Of course, we saw Shelbyville here in the state finals last season. Class 2A. Here's the 1-2 to Ledbetter. Inside, misses to even the count up 2-2. Only other loss for Tuscola came against Casey Westfield. Of course, familiar with that softball program, making several appearances in the state finals. That was a one-run loss to the Warriors. It's 2-2 on Tuscola shortstop Sam Ledbetter. Here's the pitch from Cheyenne Bowman. That one powered into left field, and the catch is made near the left field fence. Payson Seymour, left fielder Sarah White. What a play. See that one again as Ledbetter pokes that one into left field. And on the run, great play made by Sarah White. Carmen Comerford, the batter. She's 0 for 2, a strikeout in the second inning. Popped out to Kristen Luce at third base in her last at bat. Swung on and missed. Strike one. (0-1) here in the top of the seventh inning. 2 outs. Here's Bowman's 0-1. That one misses up high, 1-1. A 1-1 count on Carmen Comerford, the Tuscola left fielder. She hits that one, and that will drop for a base hit. First hit for Tuscola today. And Carmen Comerford is aboard with a single. Cheyenne Bowman was perfect through 5 innings. Had a no-hitter through 6 2/3. And Comerford reaches on the base hit. That brings up third baseman Audrey Mooney 0 for 2. Here's the Cheyenne Bowman pitch to Mooney. Swung on and she hits that one to left field. Sarah White tracking it down, and another catch on the run with her back to the field on that one. Sarah White, couple of great plays in left field. We head to the bottom of the 7th. We're still scoreless in the IHSA state semifinals on IHSA.tv. And welcome back to Eastside Center. Still a scoreless ball game into the bottom of the 7th inning. Only 3 hits combined. Cheyenne Bowman carried a no-hitter into the 7th with 2 outs in the 7th inning. And Tuscola's Carmen Comerford with a single into left field. Couple of hard hit balls by Tuscola in that 7th inning. Great plays by left fielder Sarah White. Leading off the Payson Seymour 7th is Megan Boone, the first baseman, followed by Keely Gregg and Julianne Pryor. The 0-1. Hits that outside corner. It's 0-2 on Megan Boone. The 6, 7, 8 hitters for Payson Seymour. The 0-2 pitch just misses to bring the count 1-2. Boone is 0 for 1 today as she powers that one into center field, and that one is gone. Over the fence home run. Megan Boone, a walk-off home run, and the Payson Seymour Lady Indians are headed to the Class 1A state championship game. Megan Boone with a walk-off home run leading off the 7th inning. Puts it over the center field fence on a 1-2 count. A 1-0 victory, bottom 7th, and Payson Seymour takes down Tuscola.